YouTube, vinyl community, Beach Boys fans, random people on the internet. My name is Giggens, and it's another episode of Hey! Look at that Beach Boys thing. The show where we talk about Beach Boys things that I've picked up recently or found along the way. Stuff that I thought you guys might like to see. So first up is a pretty okay shaped copy of the Beach Boys' Sloop John B. Backed with You're So Good to Me. I love this picture of them. They're just hanging out having a good time while Brian's trying to sleep. Guys, he's tired. He's been working overtime. And the record itself is in pretty decent shape as well. And then here's the back, where You're So Good to Me is more highlighted. Up next is something I've been looking for years, and I never thought I'd ever see one in person, and to see one kind of blew me away. It's one of my favorite Beach Boys songs, The Little Girl I Once Knew, backed with No Other Like My Baby. This thing is in excellent shape. Couldn't have asked for a better copy of this thing. I love the colors, the pictures from the Party album era. They just look fantastic, and the vinyl looks unplayed. It's almost too good to be true. One of those things. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. What a find. One of my now Beach Boys prized possessions. Up next is a very curious one that I've never come across. Well, hang on a sec. It's the Beach Boys in concert, but with a twist. This is a Columbia House version. Yeah, so it's slightly different, and I'll show you why. Let's take out the record, and you'll see. Not only is the font different, let's try to get the light here. The font is a little different, but they didn't press it jukebox style. So side 1, and then side 2, like a normal record. Wow, what are the odds? Every other copy I've ever seen like this is jukebox style. So it'll be side 1 and side 4, and then side 2 and side 3 for the second disc, which I always thought was stupid, but you know, whatever. Love having it in the correct running order, so I could just flip the record over. Oh, there's side 2. What a nice little treat to have. Side 1 following side 2. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? Right? Not me. Not me. But I mean, I love this album. I will buy 1,000 copies of this album. I never get tired of seeing it, and it's in absolutely gorgeous shape. Whoever had this thing took really good care of it. I mean, it barely opens. Look at that. It's still got the crispness in the binding and the spine. And then last but not least is something that, again, never thought I'd see another copy of. The Beach Boys Deluxe Set from 1967. I've got one of these. I've had one for years, but mine's kind of on the beat up side. The tape is a different kind of tape. The colors are a little faded. There's a lot more wearing on the cover itself. This one is like immaculate. You can actually see the original spine. Beach Boys Deluxe Set. I mean, look at that. It's perfect. And the box itself, the cover is completely still attached, which is great. And the records here, they're all just in plain white sleeves, as was the issue of the time. But let me try to get one of these things out, and I'll show you how the records look. I mean, they are shiny and new. It's like someone got this for a Christmas present and then said, nah, I don't think I'm going to play this ever. So, very stoked to have this. You know, like I said, it's my second copy of this thing, but it's just in gorgeous condition. So it's definitely a collector's item, if you will. Yeah, very rare to find these things. I've only seen 2, and I own the 2 I saw. It's one of those things where if you see it, grab it, and this was extremely cheap. The first one I bought that was in kind of beat up condition was pretty pricey, but it was one of those things where it's like, I've never seen this before, am I ever going to see it again? I had to get it. And then with this, I was out with my family, and we were at an antique store. My mom came across this, and she said, do you have this one? I was like, not in a shape like that, or for that price. So we grabbed it, but very cool to have this in my collection. So that's it. That's today's episode of Hey! Look at that Beach Boys thing. Huh. The show where I show you things from my Beach Boys collection that I thought you might like to see. Maybe you haven't seen these before, and maybe you thought they were pretty cool. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Let me know if you guys have any of these things in your collection and what kind of quality condition they're in. And we'll chat about it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Giggens. This has been Hey. Look at that Beach Boys thing. And hey, look at that mustache thing. Yeah, it's a pretty good stash. Thanks for watching. That's all I got. That's the whole thing. I mean, you can click off if you want. I'm just gonna be sitting here for a while. Really, I'm not going anywhere, so I mean, now it's just weird. Ugh.